Good evening, friends. How are you?
Hi Shivraj. Hi everyone.
Hello, hello. How are you? Hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's good. Okay. So, is it possible to reschedule this meetings from 8:30 from tomorrow? Not today. We are continuing right now, but it is possible for you all people. Please give your concern in chat box. Okay, Chinmay, that's fine. It's okay with you. Raise the hand if the timing of 8:30 is okay with you. Thank you, Kamal. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, thank you so much. So from tomorrow we will schedule it from 8:30. Okay. Thank you for your concerns. Okay. Let's start today's session. Okay. As you already shared this schedule with you, so today we are going to see the day two things because yesterday I was not able to take the session. So today we will see the workflow of any, not a particular project, but any project of business analytics or maybe it's business analysis. Okay. So it, in today's session, you will go through different processes that what are these processes that have to be followed while going through any project of business analytics. Okay. So it is a thumb rule that I will show you many processes, 2 to 3 processes. So descriptive and all those things. So you will go to know that this will be the workflow. Okay, workflow itself describes that how to go through from the starting to the end of any project, especially in business analytics, or you can say in data sciences also. Similar things are there, just one or two add-ons over there. Okay, so by not wasting the time, we come to the project life cycle. Okay, let me check if the recordings are on or not. The recordings are okay. Kamal, Kamal isn't listening. Yes, that's good. Okay, so the very first thing that in any project you will see that what is the problem, because if you are doing any analysis or any project, so ultimately what you are doing, you are solving some problem of any business, any uh, social issues or something like that. So whenever you are doing any project, either it is of either it is from business or anything else, you have some problem and you have to solve it. That's why you are doing that project. Okay, so the very first thing is to define that problem, that what is the relevant questions and what is the objectives the businessman or the stakeholders have, what is their objective behind these projects, right? So if you define that problem in a particular manner or in a particular process or going through the particular tools, then only you can grab or come to the point of your final results. or else you will not get whatever you want or whatever the business objectives are. So uh, many time an analyst or a team gives the major time to identify the problem, that this is the objective of the business. And yes, we have to identify, we have to define in a proper way that this is the problem. If you know exactly what is the objective, then only you can get the insights from the data. Either you will not go through the proper, I can say, what particular data you need, you can't identify that because you are not aware about the objective behind the issues or the problem the business is facing, right? So give the major time to define your problem. Okay, the very first thing it is needed to familiar with your data, that what type of data you have. If you have directly data, then you have to identify your problem from that data. Else the objective will be from the client, that we have these kinds of requirements, so you have to identify these things and just analyze the things and deliver us. So they have just objective. Then moving towards second step, in our case also we have the objective, so we have to do the whole steps. Okay, in second step what you have to do, in first step you identified the problem, that yes, now we know what is the issue, what is the problem, and what are the relevant questions behind it, that we have to need the answers of these things from the stakeholders or the company. Okay, in second step what you will do, you will collect the available data. And the very first thing, that you will collect all these data from the company itself in prior stage. Okay, and normalize it as per the required requirements. Okay, then we see that is that data is sufficient for our analysis or not. If it is not sufficient, then we will move on to the external data. If the internal data is sufficient, then only we will perform the whole analysis with that. Else, we will go with the external data also. Okay. In third step, we process the data. It means our data analysts do their task and do the data cleaning, transformations, and other all other feature engineering things. So that part is from your data processing part. Okay. Then the steps comes where the data is now stored as a good data according to the analysis and according to the problem definition. Okay, that step is your fourth step, that is data modeling. At that point we use all of the things, that your programming, your SQL and all those things, to create the logical things or implementing the mathematical tools over there as per the requirement, always as per the requirement. We will not go out of the track rather than the requirements. So always the word requirement will be there. Okay, once the logical and the statistical models are prepared, then just we create the visualizations, charts, dashboards as per the requirement again. If the client needs the dashboard, then only we prepare the dashboard. Otherwise, we just complete the analysis and create the visualizations of that analysis only. Okay, but in 80% time, client needs the dashboards also. Okay, so uh, as you all aware that why we are creating the data visualizations, because the stakeholders doesn't understand what is the data, they just understand the graphics. That's why we are preparing the visualizations. Okay, and finally, the main step comes where we prepare the reporting of the data analysis. In each and every step, I will show you in the upcoming slides that each and every step we prepare reports, because without that any project can't be completed. That is metadata. Okay, because we people are working in a team, and if we will not prepare reports at every step, then the understanding of the process is not possible for the whole team. So there must be some person who make all of them that understand that what is going on, what step is going go on. If the reporting is not over there, so this is the most important section of complete life cycle. That at each and every step, whatever you are doing, if you are doing some SQL processes, just left some command comments in it so that your team can understand what you have done. Okay. In data visualization also, we prepared our reports. In data processing also, we prepare reports. Data mining, problem definitions. In each and every step, the reports have to be prepared. Okay. If I will take example of you people, if we are not going to make any reportings or any documentation in these steps, you are not able to understand that what at what process we are and what you have to do. So at problem definition only, we got all the requirements, that what type of logics, what type of models, what type of data cleaning the data needs, okay, and what type of data visualizations we have to prepare as per the data available and as per the objective we have. That's why I'm telling you that most of the duration of the project consumed by problem definition, because the whole team is involved while defining the problem. Okay. So finally, when report is prepared, it is shared with the stakeholders. Okay. I remembered one thing from Google, that ask, prepare, process, analyze, and like that. Okay. So that is also related to these 6 steps. I just remembered those things from Google. Okay. This is a simple data analytics project life cycle. Okay. Do you have any doubt or any issue regarding this? That in which process what you have to do and what is that? Because I will elaborate this process also, not just dropping it over here, but I will definitely elaborate it into next slides also. Descriptive analysis, descriptive flow also there. Is anyone having any issue? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, I thought I am not audible, so there is no reply, so I thought I am not audible. Anyone having any issue with this slide?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes, please
There
go
is
ahead.
a lot background noise is there. I am not able to understand that much.
Now is it clear?
No, sir. So
Uh,
background noise is there.
okay. Is anyone else also facing the same issue as Beneath facing?
Yeah, actually, the someone has been talking on the background. That noise is coming
Mm,
actually.
actually, the training sessions are also going on. That's why. Okay. Just a moment, just a moment. I will clar- make it clear for you. Just a moment. Just hold on. Is it okay now? Is the noise still coming? Is it okay now, Vinit?
It's better than previous, sir. But
Okay, okay.
there are also little bit noise also.
Okay, from tomorrow you will not hear any sounds. I will sit in my own cabin.
Okay, okay,
Thank,
okay, sir.
okay, thank you. So we will move towards the next things. Okay, this is the whole process that will explain you most of the things that from the starting to the end. Okay, what will be the plannings, what are the different things, where you have to interact with the stakeholders, where you have to prepare the you can say the different documents and all those things. Okay. So starting from start, that's important. Starting from start. Okay, when when we get our objective that yes you have this kind of project, and we have a meeting with the clients, the very first step where we gather some information. Okay, so at that point we know this is the company, they have this kind of background in our first step. Okay, because it is very important to understand the background of the company or the background of the client, that in what type of product they are dealing with, so we can easily identify their competitors and all those things. Okay, because by at the step of gathering background information, what we gather in which domain we are going to do that project, right? So that is very important. Second, we identify the stakeholders, that who are the stakeholders with whom we have to interact, from where the information about the company is to be gathered, and with whom we are dealing with, the people with whom we will interact and gather all the things related to the project. So for us, those people are the stakeholders, or you can say the contact points. Okay, then we discuss with these stakeholders and understand that what is their business objectives. Okay, so at this level we prepare the stakeholder matrix, or you can say the stakeholder hierarchy, and what hierarchy they are, and according to that hierarchy we have to move on. Because as most of you are working in working professionals, so you know what is the importance of that hierarchy, and at different level of hierarchies we have different kind of informations. Okay, so at the topmost of the hierarchy we know we can we can have the main objective, or the you can say the main aim of the product, right? If we will get the information from the lower hierarchy, then it's okay, else we will move ahead. Okay, so remember this thing, at any point, any instant, we have to follow that hierarchy. That's why we prepare this matrix at this point. Okay, then what happened when all background check done, then we will move forward, else again we will gather the information that no, still some stakeholders are, or some information is not over there, something is missing. So then again we will gather some background information, and then again follow these things, that yes, these are the people we have to interact, but the information that we need to fulfill the objective of the company is not getting fulfilled. So we have to identify more stakeholders in that company. Most of the time, sorry, most of the time, company provides us the list and this matrix of stakeholders that these are the people with whom you have to contact and prepare your work. But if the company is not providing this because they say that we are not we not understand that with whom you need to interact regarding this project, so just identify the people and they will give you the details. That's it. At that point we have to gather all the information again and interact with those stakeholders. Okay, so here I see at each and every point we are preparing the documents. That's why documentation is very important. Either they are digital or either they are in hard copies. Okay. So once the background check is done, we will move forward and evaluate the options. That what are the options we have to complete that project. What will be the tools? What are the, you can say, the word I am skipping. Hmm. When I will remember, I will tell you that what will be the options and these things. Okay, so we will take 2 to 3 options to complete that project. So yes, the hypothesis that what will what are the possibilities that can be prepared, or what are the possibilities of the output that we have to get from that project. Because at this step we already identified the objective and the needs. That's why we evaluate the options, and yes, now these are the probabilities that can be possible, and we create the hypothesis from that. Because in 70 to 80% times these hypotheses are okay and we are right at that hypothesis. Okay. Then at this point we prepared these documentations, that is business case documents. Okay. Then we define the scope, that yes, these are the probabilities and these are the scopes from these probabilities. Okay, so then again we share these scopes with the team and prepare the document that yes, these will be the scope, and around these scopes we have to work out. Okay, then how to deliver that business analytics plan. The planning starts from here. This is the part where we prepared the documentation, preliminary documentations, and planned all the things that which kind of domain it is from at this point, which team will work, which tools are needed in this, and what kind of tools is to be implemented. Then we move on with the plannings. The planning team will sit and prepare the whole plan at a single point. Okay, they project that plan to deliver as per the requirements. Again, the requirements. Okay, so this is as per the requirement plannings, and this planning is floated among all the teams, the team members who are going to work in it. This project plan is very important because we have to follow this plan as per the scheduled timings. Here we decide that at what time frame we will complete this and in what particular intervals, what which part is to be completed. Okay, here the timelines are decided. Okay, so this thing is floated among all the team members that yes, this is the perfect project plan now and you have to work on it. Okay, then the requirements as per the project is over here, that yes, these are the concerned persons, you have to prepare this. Okay, so uh, here we will prepare the documentation again using the cases from the previous projects. That yes, we already prepared uh, uh, these projects and we already implemented these things, so we have to go with these plans. Here are the four examples that we already done, and what which example or which instant we have to do what. So as many as project we already done, we have as many as options with us and as many as examples of previous experiences with us. So those cases help a lot. Okay. So at that point, we prepared that documentation. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. So here again, some documentation prepared, right? So just a moment. So these are the business requirement documents that here it is mentioned already. BRD, business requirement documents. Okay. Just a moment. Let me pick a call. Yes, friends. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, we prepared these business related documents finally for the
So what is BRD?
business related requirement documents, business required documents. Okay. Okay. Yes, because this is a very formal report that gives you uh, the solutions, what are the requirements. Actually, what happened at this point, we have many type of documents with us, like our this background information, our stakeholder matrices, our evaluation options, that is our hypotheses, our scope definitions that we prepared already over here, scope documents, project plannings. So what we do, we gather all this information and prepare our BRDs. Okay? And the use cases that we already have with us are also inculcated with that. So after that point, we move on with our support implementation. Our support implementation basically with SDLCs. And now definitely you will ask, sir, what is SDLCs? Okay, these are the softwares. Okay, these are the particular software development life cycles that yes, how to prepare all these things. These are the life cycles of those softwares, that what functions and what tools, and in particular tools, what will be the features that you have to use, how long and how much time it will consume to prepare all these things using these tools, and what type of software you are going to use. Because uh, I don't know, either you have knowledge about that or not, but if we are doing anything, we are gathering the information of the company, we are using the business case documents, we are preparing the scope documents, we are preparing the project plans, we are preparing the BRDs, and we are using the softwares. At each and every point, we have to take the permission from the clients that we are using these softwares for the analysis of your objectives. So approve that, because without getting the approvals from the client, we can't operate any software with their data. They have to give the permission for that, because I can give you a very common example, that when you are installing any software in your mobile, you give so many permissions to that software, because without those permission, those software either installed in your mobile phones, and by taking your permission, they are using your data, right? So by using these things, we have to take permission from the client that yes, we are implementing or we are going to process your data through these softwares. So they approve that thing, and then after we start processing the things with these data. So here we take all these permissions and other things. Okay, and then finally, when the process has completed and we complete all the software related tasks over here, then we evaluate the value added by project. That is your reports again. At this point, we use all these softwares. It means at this point you are doing all your analysis. Okay. In ninth part, this one, you evaluate that either you are at correct position or not, or the performance report, that yes, at what moment or at what stage we are we at right position to defend that objective, is the scope is properly evaluated or not. We prepare all these reports and get the performance reports from all the team, and then we move on with the second next part, that yes, these are all correct, and then we share all the credentials and all those things, those dashboards and all other other things that are related to the project to the stakeholders. Okay, then we will move on to the next project. If the answer is yes, then we move on to the to gathering again the information. That is, if they are providing us the new project, then we will move again to the first step. Otherwise, we say okay, your project is done and the task from us is completed. So that's the this is the point where the end meeting happens, where all the presentations and all the report sharings and approvals from the stakeholders happen. If at this point they say this, okay, this is your next project, then we will say that okay, we need all these informations. Otherwise, we say okay, it's all done and this will be ended. This is the very basic workflow that your business analytic plans follows. And if we will not follow these things, definitely we will stuck at any point. And preparing document helps the whole team. Okay, so before moving to the next thing, uh, do you have any doubt in this thing? At what step what you have to do and what are the things?
Sir, can you please explain BRD once again?
We are okay, sure. BRD is basically the business requirement documents. So what it contains, we in BRDs there are different summaries, the previous documents that we already prepared, that I told you at this step. Here is BRD, right? So what are the documents you already have? Your background informations, your stakeholder metrics, your hypotheses that you already prepared, your scope definitions, even project summaries, right? Your delivery plans. All these are collectively, when we collect all these plans at a single document, that is your simply the BRD, requirement document, business requirement document.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Basically, you can say it having the project objectives, the need analysis, scopes, the requirements, stakeholder list, the schedule, what will be the cost for this analysis, what are the softwares you are going to use, and all those things, those approval letters. It means it's complete file of your project. Okay.
Yeah.
And second is your software requirement specifications also there sometime. Okay, and some specifications, some people say it a document or some people says it a specifications. Okay, that doesn't matter so much. These at this step, all the requirements of documentation is over here, or you can say it is a collective document up to this step. Okay, that's
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear to all? Okay, because this will be in front of you once you start the project, and at each and every step you will collectively find that yes, this is my role at this point. So this chart will in front of you when you open your Jira software next time. Okay, most probably from Tuesday you will find that these charts are over there, and at each and every point where your name is visible, you have to click there, and the next page will open, and it will show you what are the tasks that you are assigned, what is your role, what is the document behind that. Okay, so that's why you have to understand that at what point we are, at what stage we are right now. Okay, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So moving ahead, this is also a second thing where a lot of feedbacks are collected. This is more, we will dip more internal things with the team analysis when you are working with the team. Okay, so it is very uh, known thing that project manager will lead, project analyst will do this thing, from where they get feedbacks, and what is the business goals and processes that business analysts have to know, and from that the feedback is coming towards the towards me in my company, and I again improve my vision, budget, and deadlines accordingly. That feedback coming from the business analyst, like this process. uh, let's complete this thing at this point. As you all know, this is client, and over here it's me. Okay, so I will consult with my client and set some vision, budget, and deadline for the project. Okay, then what I will do, I will assign this project to one project lead, or you can say project manager, because here we have a big team. So we say a project leads, else we will say a project manager. Okay, then those project managers or project leads consult with the business analysts that what you have to do, what are the processes, and all those things. They also give some input in that, and according to those inputs, because they are experts, they are expert in their domain. That's why whatever I plan or my consultant teams plan, that change when we get some feedback from the analysts. They say no, this is not possible, and the deadlines must be this, and the budget will move towards this, because we need these extra softwares to resolve these kind of analysis, and this vision will be behind these objectives. So we improve that, and we consult with the clients also and update the deadlines, budget, and all those things. Okay, then these business analysts forward these things to the analysts, IT analysts, the software analysts, you can say, the internal peoples. Okay. Then again, they have some feedbacks. They say yes, this is completed at this level, or all other things. At this point, those developers, modelers, or you can say the programmers and all those things, they develop something, and from that development, again the feedback come to the IT analyst, and they give again IT structures and all those things, and again the same process. Feedback is very important. That's why I am showing this slide to you people, because if we are not getting the follow up in company, we say it a follow up, but technically it is feedbacks, right? If we are not taking follow up from the hierarchy or the team, then definitely the deadlines will cross, because at what stage we are, it comes from the follow ups. At each and every step, or each and every stage, at each and every people, each and every team member, there is a feedback. Okay, that's why it is possible to execute as per the requirements, as per targeted plans. Okay, because maybe sometime I can say this developer understood the requirements in a other way, So if we will take feedback, then we can stop. No, these are not the requirements. You have to move accordingly, according to the plan, and the plan is this. Okay? The final thing is your quality assurance. The whole consultant team sit together, the whole team sit together, and then they decide that yes, these are the things, and whatever the objective we have to fulfill is in front of us. So final testing will be done that yes, it's okay. All the things are on the mark, and go ahead and prepare all the documentation and implement and give the results to the client. So this is basically the feedback process or follow-up process. So it is not fair if someone is not getting the feedbacks, not getting the follow-ups, because you as you can also know, if I give you some very short example, you will laugh that what example I am giving you. That when we have conversation first time, definitely there are some feedbacks from you people to me, and I follow up you people till you get enrolled in these projects, and still now I'm getting feedbacks from you and implementing those things to improve the process, right? So that's why in the process flow, feedback is very important. Okay, anyone can give me any example from the feedbacks that you are having in your company or in your professional life? Anyone?
Yeah, generally we guys used to, after completion of project, we guys used to forward an Excel and PDF to the client with different marking schemes and the numbering counts from 1 to 10. And depending upon them, our increments and our promotions, that solely depends on that how happy the client is and what are the deliverables that we have delivered and how the things are going.
Right, right. Because see, I have this session today, because this is, I know these are somehow some boring sections while doing the projects, and when these kind of sessions are there with the technical people, they definitely get bored, and yes, what is going on. But documentation and to understand the things, but if you are not preparing the document, no one can understand that what you have prepared. Okay,
Yeah,
so each and every stage you need to prepare, and if you are if you are uh, not good in preparing documents, you can't get success in your programming career, because each and every time, each and every stage, at every project, you will do your project in a team. So how will you going to explain what you done or what you prepared in this programming or in software to the team? They will say, oh, we can't understand what you have done, so the work you performed is useless. Because whatever you are doing is your thinking, is your way to work. But people have to understand what you completed, right? Because you are not doing all these things for yourself. You are all doing these things for some client. Okay. So each and everyone who is connected with this will be understand that yes, this thing is already happened, right? Um, So I think all of you understood what is the importance to prepare these documents and what will be the process flow to work in a project. Okay. So each and every point or each and every step, we gather the feedbacks from you, and we will also give some feedbacks to you in a two-way. The feedbacks will be in two-way process. Okay, so to better understand at what we are doing, at what stage you stuck, and what are the issues you are facing. So we have to resolve these things. Okay, so I have many things with me, but due to some short of time, let's see. Uh, let's make you okay. This is the last one. So you have to go through some things and just surf Google for all of these things. This is just a slide, and I will tell you a little bit about it. Okay, there are three kinds of analysis. Okay, that is descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. Okay, all these three things are implemented in each and every project, because these three analysis steps are very important. I just concised the steps that we already discussed in the process, and it is in a technical terminologies only. At that, at what are the things that we will do in descriptive analytics analysis, and what steps we will do in predictive analytic analysis, and finally the prescriptive analytic analysis. Okay, finally the outcome of both of the things, and how the decisions are making through these processes. Okay, all these things are in a you can say interconnected with each and every step. So it is all connected with the source of data. Okay, I'm not going to make you more bore now. So if you are facing any issue in this thing, in these slides, or in today's session, please let me know. If you are having any doubt in any stage, because once you will get into the project and started viewing all these reports, all these documents, you will understand what type of formats these reports having, and what you have to prepare in these reports, because each and every company have their own formats to prepare these reports. So just these are reports, and once you will be at a higher level, or you can say higher profiles, you have to explain your team also that what they have to prepare and what kind of reports these are. That's why at higher level, what is your role? Your role is to gather feedbacks and to compile these reports, because you have to defend these projects with the client. Okay, so you have to understand how to prepare these reports, how to elaborate these things, or how to collaborate these things with the team, and collecting the different information from the stakeholders, all kind of things, because you will not at the same position ever. As you are getting the experience in the field, you will be promoted to higher positions. So at that stage, you have to deal with all these things. Okay, so it is very important to prepare a document of each and every step, because you all aware about the very common document that you are floating from your graduation level, that is your CV. That is also the gathered information of your education, your career, and all those things. If that document is not with you, sometimes you can say, rather than 2 to 5% companies, you can't apply in that, the remaining 95% without your CV. So how important is your CVC? So document is very important. Okay, uh, hope you enjoyed and learned the workflow today. Tomorrow will be a very important session also. So what will be in the tomorrow's session? it's your domain credentials and the interface to the system. So it will be somehow technical, and we will see the what are the credentials and what are the uh, password and login IDs that will be provided to you in tomorrow's session. Okay. So after getting those credentials, go through those things and explore what are in those professional versions. Okay. Anyone having any doubts? Please let me know. So after that, I have to end this meeting. Anyone?
So we have any session on Saturday or Sunday or?
No, there is no session on Saturday and Sunday. There will be some task given to you on Friday. So you have to prepare that thing on Saturday and Sunday. That will be hardly of 2 hours of task. Not a big deal for you guys. You all are professionals. You will. I know. Definitely, you will prepare that thing within 2 hours. That there will be a great learning. We will give you some case studies from our previous projects. So according to the planning of those projects, we will give 5 to 6 case studies to you people, and you have to compile that into a single project, the planning process and all those things. So you will understand that how these documents are prepared and all those things. Okay.
Okay.
Any other doubts?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Venkatesh. Yes, we need.
Yeah, actually, I asked you about that also before, but I wanted to again confirm that do you provide the placement support also means after the project's done?
After 3 projects, I already told each and everyone that after 3 projects, because in 3 projects you are going to avail different 3 tools. So
Yeah.
if you are having proficiency in 3 tools, uh, then only we can interact you with the different clients of us. Because what is our client's requirement is they need the bridge in between us. So if you are the bridge in between the client and our company, you have to understand all the things, right? Because if you are aware about a single tool and they have some requirement, suppose you have a proficiency in SQL, and they have some requirement on Tableau, then you will stuck over there. So you have some knowledge about at least 3 tools. That's why we prefer to go with 3 tools, and definitely there will be a job assistance for you. And in 95% time, if someone is availing those job assistances, they will get placed, and
Okay,
on
sir.
a and on a very handsome packages also. We also offer 17 plus. Then there must be some higher packages with our clients. They will
Okay,
give,
sir.
they provide more handsome you can say packages. We provide 17 plus to our analysts who are working full time. So definitely they offer more than 20.
20 lakhs, sir.
Yes,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
that's CTC.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Anyone else having any issue?
Sir, you are saying 3 tools. What are the 3 tools, sir?
The basic tool, that is your SQL. You can have a Tableau, or you can have Hadoop. Anyone, Hadoop, SQL, R language, and Excel, and any tools.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's the course we are learning from outside, sir.
Pardon?
How to learn course from those are the course in outside.
No, no, no. We will provide you, na.
Okay.
Avail 3 projects and get 3 different tools in different 3 projects. You will get.
Oh,
You will learn all these things.
Okay, it will go by step by step.
Yes. So definitely it consumes some time to get a proficiency in particular tool. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Just one question.
Yes, Vinit.
Sir, I have knowledge on Tableau and SQL. So
Okay.
one or another tool maybe would be good for me for.
You can go with Python also. Why don't you go
I
with Python then? You can go with the Python, go with the Hadoop for the big data. If you are having,
I'm not
yes,
into the programming language that much. I'm into the data visualization and that kind of data analysis kind of. I really wanted to do that.
go with Hadoop then.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Diksha, you changed the name. Good. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
here?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay. 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 So that's nice that all of you are over here, and it's good for me also that there are no questions from the slides I explained today. So maybe after getting this PPT with you, you have some doubts. So I personally suggest you that prepare some notes and prepare your questionnaires with all these things that yes, these are the things I'm not getting. So that's a good habit, and that will help you to understand the scenarios also. When you get any information, prepare your points that yes, these are the points that are connecting it together, and these are the things I'm not getting. I have to ask with the stakeholder, or I have to ask with the session host, and such kind of things. These things will help you in your future task also, because whenever you stuck on something, you know that previously I had the same issue, and you have to go with that. That's why we are availing these studies also, because case study give a lot of information on those projects also. That's why. Okay. Okay then. Good night, all of you. May I end the meeting, Diksha?
yes, sir.
Any?
Good night, sir.
Good
Okay.
night.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Good night,
Thank you,
Ashish.
sir. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you, Rajagopal.
Good night, sir.
Good night,
Okay.
sir.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, sir.